Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we break down the latest American news in a simple and fun way using cartoons and a whiteboard. In today's video, we are going to talk about a very important and serious topic that is affecting millions of families across the United States right now. The question we are answering today is very simple. Why are so many Americans feeling worried and stressed about the economy in 2026? The number one reason is the cost of living crisis. Almost everything in daily life has become much more expensive than before. Rent and housing prices have skyrocketed in almost every major city, making it extremely difficult for young people and families to buy their first home. Gas prices and grocery prices are still much higher than they were a few years ago, which means families have less money left at the end of every month. Many large companies continue to announce layoffs, especially in the technology and finance industries, making workers feel insecure about their jobs. America's national debt has now exceeded $36 trillion, and it keeps growing every single day without any sign of slowing down. All of these problems combined are putting enormous pressure on the American middle class, making it harder for them to maintain their standard of living. So today we are going to break down all these problems one by one using simple cartoons so you can understand exactly what is happening. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we break down the latest American news in a simple and fun way using cartoons and a whiteboard. In today's video, we're talking about a very important and serious topic affecting millions of American families right now. The question we are answering today is very simple. Why are so many Americans feeling worried and stressed about the economy in 2026? The number one reason is the cost of living crisis. Almost everything in daily life has become much more expensive than before. Rent and housing prices have skyrocketed in almost every major city, making it extremely difficult for young people and families to buy their first home. Gas prices and grocery prices are still much higher than they were a few years ago, which means families have less money left at the end of every month. Many large companies continue to announce layoffs, especially in the technology and finance industries, making workers feel insecure about their jobs. America's national debt has now exceeded $36 trillion, and it keeps growing every single day without any sign of slowing down. All of these problems combined are putting enormous pressure on the American middle class, making it harder for them to maintain their standard of living. So today we are going to break down all these problems one by one using simple cartoons so you can understand exactly what is happening. Many Americans are now asking whether the government is doing enough to solve these serious economic problems that are affecting their daily lives. Some experts say that high government spending and increasing national debt are making the economic situation even more difficult. On the other hand, some people believe that new policies from the current administration will eventually help bring prices down and create more stable jobs. Young people feel discouraged seeing their parents' generation buy homes much more easily than they can today. Small businesses are also struggling with higher operating costs, higher wages, and lower customer spending power. So the big question everyone is asking is, will the American economy improve in the second half of 2026, or will things stay difficult? In the next few videos, we will continue to follow these economic issues and explain any new developments in a simple way. Thank you so much for watching this full explanation about why Americans are worried about the economy in 2026. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more simple cartoon explanations of American news. Let me know in the comments which economic problem worries you the most right now, and I will try to explain it in a future video. See you soon! One of the most frustrating things for many Americans is that their salaries have not increased as fast as the cost of rent, food, and gas. Healthcare costs are also rising quickly, making it harder for families to afford insurance and medical bills when someone gets sick. College tuition and student loan debt continue to be a heavy burden for millions of young graduates who are just starting their careers. All of these problems are happening at the same time, which is why the overall feeling of economic anxiety is so high across the country. Some states are doing better than others, but in general, the middle and lower income families are feeling the pressure the most. So to summarize, the main reasons Americans are worried are high living costs, expensive housing, job insecurity, and growing national debt. I hope this cartoon explanation helped you understand why so many people in America are feeling anxious about their financial future in 2026. Thank you again for watching. If you want me to explain any specific economic topic in more detail, just write it in the comments below. Many people have asked me why this economic pressure feels worse now compared to previous years, even though some numbers look better on paper. The truth is that even small increases in prices become very painful when they happen across food, rent, gas, and healthcare at the same time. Another important factor is that wage growth has been slow for regular workers while executive salaries and company profits have grown much faster. This gap between rich and everyone else is making many middle-class families feel left behind in the current economy. Inflation might be cooling down according to official numbers, but for most families it still feels very at market and at the gas station. Many parents are worried about being able to afford college for their children or even basic after-school activities. Small business owners are also feeling the squeeze from higher rent, higher wages, and customers who are spending less. To be fair, the job market is still relatively strong in some sectors, but the overall feeling of economic security has decreased. This combination of high costs and uncertain future is the main reason why consumer confidence has dropped significantly in 2026. In the next video, we will look at what experts and the government are planning to do about these economic challenges. Another major concern for many Americans is the rising cost of childcare, which makes it very difficult for working parents to balance their jobs and family life. Utility bills for electricity, water, and internet have also increased significantly, adding even more pressure to monthly budgets. Many Americans are now working multiple jobs just to make ends meet. This leaves them with very little time for family or rest. The combination of all these financial pressures is causing higher levels of stress, anxiety, and even depression for many families. Some economists predict that if inflation stays under control and job creation continues, the situation might improve slowly by the end of 2026. However, if oil prices rise again or new global events happen, the economy could face even more challenges in the coming months. This is why so many Americans are paying close attention to what the government and Federal Reserve will do in the next few months. If you are watching from outside the US, you can see how these economic issues are affecting one of the world's largest economies. Thank you for staying with me until the end of this video. I really appreciate every single viewer who watches these explanations. Before we finish, let me quickly summarize the main reasons why Americans are worried about the economy in 2026. First, the cost of living is very high. Rent, food, gas, and healthcare are all more expensive than before. Second, housing prices and rent have become so expensive that many young people cannot afford to buy a home or even rent comfortably. Third, job security is uncertain because many companies are still doing layoffs, especially in tech and finance. Fourth, the national debt has reached over $36 trillion and keeps growing every day. Because of all these reasons, the middle class is struggling more than ever to maintain a comfortable life. This is the main reason why consumer confidence is low and many people feel anxious about their financial future. I hope this video helped you understand the real situation behind the headlines about the American economy in 2026. If you want me to make a deeper video about any specific economic issue like housing, inflation, or jobs, just tell me in the comments. Thank you again for watching this long explanation. Please like the video if it helped you, and subscribe for more simple cartoon news breakdowns. We have now covered all the major reasons why millions of Americans are feeling worried and stressed about the economy in 2026. From the high cost of living, expensive housing, unstable job market, to the massive national debt, these issues are affecting almost every family. Even though some official numbers might look slightly better, the real experience of ordinary people is still very difficult. This economic anxiety is one of the biggest topics in America right now and will likely influence many decisions throughout 2026. I hope this video gave you a clear and simple understanding of the current economic situation in the United States. If you learned something new or found this explanation helpful, please give the video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss our future cartoon explanations about American news. In the next video, we will take a closer look at what solutions the government and experts are proposing for these economic problems. Once again, thank you so much for watching this full 10-minute explanation. I really appreciate your time and support. That's all for today. Stay informed, take care of your finances, and I will see you again very soon in the next video. Goodbye! We have covered a lot in this video, from the high cost of living to housing problems, job insecurity, and the massive national debt. The American economy in 2026 is facing real challenges that are affecting the daily lives of millions of families. I hope this simple cartoon explanation helped you see the full picture clearly without complicated economic jargon. If you want more videos like this explaining other economic topics or any current American news, just let me know in the comments. Thank you once again for watching this 10-minute video. Your support means a lot and helps the channel grow. Please like this video if it helped you understand the situation better, and subscribe for more simple cartoon breakdowns of US news. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our next video where we will discuss possible solutions and what might happen later in 2026. That's all for today's video about why Americans are worried about the economy in 26. Thanks for watching. Stay informed, take care of your finances, and I will see you again very soon in the next cartoon news video. Goodbye, everyone!